Sometimes big things come in small packages. And this is one of those instances where size really doesn't matter. I'm going to articulate that point here. Check it out. This is the Stern 320 conversion. Check it out. Yeehaw. Okay guys, welcome back. Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. So we've already done a couple of videos where we show off the Stern conversion kits. I wanted to make a quick follow-up because I found out that Andrea and the crew over there make their P320 conversion kit, which allows your standard AR-15 lower to accept 320 magazines, which is really cool. You know, I'm a big fan of the M17 and the M18 series of pistols, as well as the P320. And, you know, we did a video some time back that we actually need to revisit called Perfect Pairs, where we talk about guns that go well together and how so many people love a Glock-fed carbine because they maybe use their Glock pistol as their main sidearm, and it's kind of nice to have a PCC that uses the same ammunition and magazines as your carry gun. So now, if you carry an M17 like I do, I really love this pistol, you now have a PCC that can work in your AR platform that works for you. And arguably, this is one of the most compact ones on the market that is based on a traditional blowback AR platform. Especially, now, unfortunately, I don't have this to show you, but I will be doing a separate video on it. Stern is actually releasing their new quick release buffer system. So you just hit a little lever, give it a little turn, and you can pop the gun in half. So that makes this thing now probably one of the most compact and packable guns of its type that you're ever gonna see. So I thought that was really neat. I mean, this gun it's just got a little M-LOK rail on it with a little 4-inch barrel, this real obnoxious flash hider that's on here. And of course, we are running this particular one with a drop-in auto sear because reasons. But at its core, this is a fantastic setup. The Stern mag conversion kits are super easy to drop in. They install in mere seconds. The optic that we were running on this is the ACSS Cyclops from Primary Arms. Really awesome little prism optic. You can kind of think of it like a miniaturized ACOG. And arguably, pretty robust optics. I've really been a big fan of these PAs. They've held up great. And after talking with Tim at Military Arms Channel, his experience with them is super positive. You know, Mike with Mr. Guns and Gear, having a chat with him, he loves them. They've held up great. And I really think it's a perfect little optic for a setup like this. I will be doing a video on that stock, the quick release adapter, buffer adapter later. But if you can picture this thing without the buffer in place, I mean, that's a pretty short little setup. So in combination with their quick release buffer adapter, you could pack this thing into a pretty tiny little pack that would be pretty sneaky. All right, you know how much we like sneaky around here. Okay, so I've got a few more mags. We're just shooting some ball ammo, and we are gonna test out some defensive ammo as well. We did do a meltdown video with the Stern magazine adapter. If you guys want to check it out, it ran fantastic. Of course, that was with the 33 round Glock magazines. These are 22 round magazines, okay, for the M17. Now, you've probably seen some of the larger mags out there for the SIGs, the 30 round mag bodies that are OEM now. There's a slight geometry difference, and they do not run in this particular adapter 110%, so that's why we won't be testing those today. But I've been told that that's something that Stern's working through to get that geometry kind of fixed up, and trust me, they'll figure it out. I mean, they don't play around with that sort of stuff. Basically, you're in a blowback 9mm in an AR platform with 320 mags, which is cool. So I'm just gonna fire some bursts, have a little fun. This is so small, it's just ridiculously tiny. Love it. You know I wasn't gonna, you know I was gonna do that at some point. Y'all were waiting on it. I knew it. Oh man, our one target, that thing is, it's done. Running good. Okay, I've got a magazine of defensive ammunition. This is some Remington Ultimate Defense full-size handgun, plus P 124 grain Golden Saber projectile. This is some newer ammo from Remington. Big thanks to Remington for sending us some ammo to check out. They were always good about keeping us, especially in some of the defensive stuff. So check them out. All right, now I've got a couple of, I've got some sodas here. I've got some defensive ammo. I'm just gonna let the whole mag go and see how many of these sodas I can hit, and hopefully I don't make an idiot of myself and I can actually hit some of them. We're just gonna go for it. Because sometimes you just gotta go for it. All right, hopefully I hit them. Oh, I'm gonna be so embarrassed if I don't hit any of these sodas. Okay, here we go. Kobe! All right. Okay. This gun is ridiculously fun without an auto sear, but sometimes having the auto sear, just sometimes life in the fast lane is not a bad thing, right? I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you haven't looked into these stern conversions, they are really, really nice. They work really well. I know that people tend to associate something like this as like, well, it's gimmicky or it's toy-like, or, you know, hey, can I really trust it? Can I rely on it? That's why I wanted to put the auto sear in it, to show you guys absolutely these things are fantastic. They work well. And out of all of the different conversions that are out there, the Stern, I think they really take the cake. They've done a great job of solidifying themselves as a solid maker of these types of things. This is their upper, by the way, and their bolt. So you can get uppers from them, you can get their conversion kits from them. And this is just a regular pistol lower. Nothing fancy going on, just a pretty basic little tiny setup. Now they do these in some different barrel lengths as well. I opted for the little short barrel because I wanted the angry spider barking, you know. I just wanted the tiniest little ridiculous thing I could get my hands on. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Thank you so much yet again, and I really appreciate those of you who purchase shirts over on Ballistic Ink to help out with our efforts. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being Patreon supporters. I know I don't get to tell you guys that often how much I really appreciate you, but those of you who support us on Patreon, thank you so much for being a part of our lives and what we do and helping us put out this content. In a way, you're kind of producers, all right? You get producer credits. That's kind of cool. So thank you so much. Many more videos on the way, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon.